Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how I make my leftover stickers scrapbook. And this is a Happy Planner disc book. It's a DIY. I made it myself with some leftover sticker paper and whatever stickers I have left over from kits. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I'll show you what supplies you'll need. Some sticker paper. This is just leftovers, like I said before, that I had, or I know you can purchase some sticker paper, like specifically the backing on Amazon, but I just use this. Some sort of cutter, or honestly, you could even just use scissors. Whatever punch you would like to use. Like I mentioned before, this is the Happy Planner, so I'm using the Happy Planner punch as well as the discs, but if you'd like to put it in a binder or coil it or anything, you'll just need the appropriate punch to use for that. And then finally, obviously, some stickers. So let's just go ahead and get started here. So the first thing that I do is with my leftover stickers, I recently purchased a silhouette and I wanted to use as little waste or have as little waste as possible. So I thought that once I cut whatever and use whatever stickers I wanted, I would just use the backing of the paper to use for my new sticker scraps book, because the one that I have right now, which is spiral bound, isn't really working for me. It's a little bit too small. I can't really expand easily, and I'm finding that sometimes, sorry for the crinkling, I'm throwing these away. Sometimes I find that I want to rearrange the order that I have my scraps in, and I can't do that as easily in a spiral bound notebook. So I decided to make my own. That way I can personalize it, especially with the discs. I've never had a Happy Planner product before, so this is a first for me, and I don't think I would really use their notebook or even their planner, because I like the spiral bound planner and notebook like that, but for this purpose I think this will be good. So I am just removing all of the stickers left over on these sheets. This specific page is from one of my January monthly spreads, but whatever paper that I have that I've used either all of the stickers for, or I know that I'm not going to be using anymore, I will keep in a pile. And then sorry, I'm just kind of getting rid of these extra stickers here. Once I have enough to make a few pages, I will, because I feel like making 1 or 2 pages at a time is not really efficient, and doing a couple at a time is better. So, and these are the full papers. As you can see, they're 8.5 by 11, but my notebook is smaller, and you can choose whatever dimensions you want. I just chose to just cut it in half. It'll be easier, so I get 2 sticker pages basically out of every 1 full sheet. You can make it smaller to get more out of it, or you can keep it as 8.5 by 11, up to you. And actually this page, it was a free printable from Oh Hello Stationery, but the registration marks were just not working on my silhouette. My silhouette has been kind of picky since I got it on reading the registration marks, and that page just wasn't working. So I have my pages. As you can see, this one's already cut to the right size, so I'm just going to set that aside. And then for these remaining pages, I'm going to cut down to size. Like I said, I just cut it in half, and half of 11 is 5.5, so I just roughly line it up. I'm not too picky. If it's a little off, it's a little off. Like, as you can see, these, I don't know if you can see they're slightly off. That really doesn't bother me. The goal of this planner or this notebook is to be functional, to store my extra stickers. And if I took the time to make everything perfect, I really would get nothing done. So done is better than perfect, as I've always said. So I shouldn't say always, maybe recently I've started using that phrase. So I'm gonna put that away. So now all of my pages are done, and this I should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new pages to add now, which is great. So next is the punch. And as you can see, there are lines down here to help you line up, but because my pages aren't that size, what I like to do is center it on this middle one. This is the middle punch. I kind of center it around there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes I do mess up, and if I mess up, I'll just flip the page around and punch the other side. So as you can see, some of the pages in my notebook have punches on the outside as well because I messed those up. So because this is for me, I'm not selling it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not too picky. Again, I just want it to be done and functional, not necessarily pretty, which is why you can see, sometimes this punch, I don't like it. As you can see here, some of these kind of get caught and mess up with the next punch. So I just have to be careful to remove them as I go. So I don't know if it's just because of the paper I'm using or what, but I sometimes have this problem. But you can see my cover, it's very flimsy. It's plain black, which is not my favorite, but it's all I had at the time. What I plan on doing in the future is doing just like a scrap. I don't know if I'll make my own or just find a scrapbook paper print that I like and laminate it and use that instead. But since my laminator is at home with my parents, I did what I could do here, which was just that construction paper. So I do have thicker cardstock I could use, and actually I might, I want to try this side first. I might just switch out because I do have 110-pound cardstock that's also just plain black that I might switch out for this just to make it a little bit sturdier. But I use the construction paper because I have some, and honestly, I don't really use construction paper anymore, so I figured I wasn't wasting it, and it was honestly just being wasted just sitting there, which is why I used it. But it's not as sturdy as I would like sometimes, because especially because I don't have that many sticker papers in there yet. The rings are pretty big relative to the thickness of the sticker book so far, and when I lay it down flat, it's cut out, but the rings kind of get all like wonky and distorted, and sometimes they fall out. But I know that that problem won't be a problem once I get more and more pages in here and it gets thicker, and especially once I get, oh, there's a thing stuck in there. I hope that's not going to be an issue. Okay. Once I get more and more pages and it gets thicker and thicker, and especially if I do end up switching out the cover soon, it should be better. But for now, I'll just deal with how it is. Okay, so just 2 more of these. But that one end one seems to always not punch through all the way. Okay, last one. Oh, there. It wasn't going in nicely, so I think there's, oh no, there's not. Okay. Okay. Last one has been punched. Oops. And then I'm just going to clear this one out for the next time I do it, so it's all ready. Okay. So now that my pages are ready, I can just go ahead and pop them in. And normally I would just put them in the back and continue on. But last time I made this, I had some stickers left over that I didn't have a page for. And again, the thing that I really like about these insertable pages is that I can change up the order whenever I want, and I'm not committed to anything. So especially if one of these pages gets full and I have more that I want to add, I can. So I don't know how, I think I'll put it after the scallops. Yeah. So this is kind of my quarter box section, followed by my half box section, which is just one sticker. But I wanted to put the scallops on different pages than these like straight boxes. But I ran out of paper, so I was waiting for this time. So another suggestion, if you don't want to buy sticker paper for yourself, you can use leftover scraps from your favorite shop. So this is pretty close to the size of oh, actually it's like pretty exact for the size I'm using. So maybe I'll keep some Planner Kate stickers and use them as well, but you can keep these, just remove like this backing here and then do the same exact thing as I'm doing. So definitely keep your scraps for that. And I forgot I also had 2 more labels down here. So do I want to put them? Okay, so I'll put them before this actually, because I feel like I use those stickers work and to do especially way more often than I do to call and home. So I'll put to do up here and then work halfway down, just like this home and to call. And then this itty bitty, what's left over, I'm not even going to bother. So this is going to be thrown away. And then that is all of the scraps that needed to be sorted. So these will just go in here, and then I'll empty out some of my other pages, because if you've seen my other videos, I'm switching over from this spiral bound leftover notebook to this. So I'm literally just transferring some stickers that or at least all the stickers that I can, specifically Libby & Co. and Planner Kate, and probably Scribble Prints Co. too, because those are just what I have the most of. They're my favorite shops, and I buy from them the most often, specifically Libby & Co. and especially Planner Kate. So I kind of wanted all of those stickers to be together. So let's see what's next. So after let's see, these functional dots, I'm going in the same order as my binders. So this is where I left off with these date dots. I don't think I have any months like that or washi or decorative stickers in here. I do have quotes, but they're not Libby & Co. or Planner Kate. So I'll leave those. And then I'll probably, I'm gonna turn this over. Transfer these over. I don't have any of these in here. So I think I'm just gonna rip this out because I know I'm not gonna use this sheet again. I'll probably do like I've been doing, just kind of warmer colors on one page, which gives me room to grow, and then cooler colors on another. So let's do all the pinks. Actually, maybe I won't really show, maybe I'll just show you what pages I decide. So the cooler colors on this one for that same size, and then this page will be the smaller one. So I'll just take a few and put them down. Actually, I should have a neutral page for the larger ones as well. So have the warmer tones for this smaller size, the cooler tones, and then the neutrals. And I'll do all of those later because that's going to be kind of annoying. And then up next, it looks like is the page flags and teardrops, which, let's see, do I have any left in here? I might honestly just keep this page in there, but I want to see if I have any. Oh, I do. Okay. So I guess I'll just move. Let's see, there are no Libby & Co. or Planner Kate ones on here, but there are Libby & Co. and Planner Kate ones here. So I'll just, actually, I want them to be, actually no Planner Kate, just Libby & Co. Kind of in order. So like I said, I'll move these off camera so you don't have to watch all of those, but those will go there. And then I'll probably move the non-Libby & Co. onto here so that this can be empty then. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'll do all that off camera. But as you can see, that's the basics of it. Pretty simple. Oops. See, again, this is why I want to change out my cover, because this happens a lot, which is not a big deal. I'm not too concerned considering I spent like, oh, I don't know. I think these rings, they were on sale. I think they were like $3 or something. And then the punch was more expensive. Maybe it was like closer to $15, $16 on sale at Michael's. But that's basically all I spent on it. I did buy the sticker paper, but that is for when I make my stickers. So because the backing for the sticker paper is technically scraps, it was free. So I only spent like not even $20 for products for just specifically for this. But I definitely, now that that just happened, I think I really want to switch this cover out more. But anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have a leftover sticker book, binder, notebook, or however you have it, let me know down below. And I hope you really enjoyed this video and again got something out of it. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.